Hello, welcome back to this channel. I'm gonna watch Gen Z can't answer the most basic question. I know it's the same title, it's not the same video. Right, let's see this. Original videos down below. Let's get into this.
Do you know how many stars there are on the U.S. flag?
52?
What?
Yes.
Alright, to begin with, I already have to say something, right? To begin with, right? 52. I understand why she said 52. Because you say the continental states first, then Alaska and Hawaii. So it's a number plus 2. It's 48 plus Alaska, Hawaii. Right? So it's 15 total, but she thought 50 continental ones and then Alaska and Hawaii. I don't know if she knew it's Alaska and Hawaii, but plus 2, right? I can understand that, but still, you don't know that. That's okay.
State is Utah in?
Come on.
Michigan?
What?
Yes. You know what state Utah is in?
Come on. Trick question. Come on. You should know critical thinking and all that. Come on.
Utah, to be honest with you, I never heard of that place ever in my life.
What?
I live under
How?
a rock.
Can you name 3 countries besides the USA?
Come on.
I suck at history.
Yeah,
I was like,
history,
my
right?
worst subject. Can we
Not
do, like,
geography.
science?
No.
No.
Come on.
Any 3.
Come
Any
on.
3. You know this.
A country?
Yeah.
Oh my jeez. This is
3 countries besides the states.
Country. Wait,
Come
besides
on.
the U.S.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah! I'm sorry, I can't.
All right, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine, right?
Do you know how many dimes there are in the dollar?
Come on.
Make up $1.
Oh, that's the same girl in the background.
A dime is
Nice.
the 10 cent or the 5 cent?
What?
You tell me.
I don't know.
Alright,
Can you name 3
that's
countries
fair, I
besides
guess.
the USA?
Come on.
Damn.
Any 3. You know this.
Come on.
Canada?
Okay.
New Mexico?
Okay.
Right?
What?
That's good?
Yeah.
Why would you think a country is called New and then the country name? Because I know that they're in New York. So do you think that she knows that York is in Britain and that this is New York? Or does she think it's New York, like it's just a thing, right? Right? It's just a name. It's not that it's because it's in Britain, the original York. Like New Jersey, Jersey as well, right? New Zealand, Netherlands. New Mexico. What? Have you not heard of Mexico? What? Okay, I guess so. All right.
I need one more.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so you got Canada, New Mexico, and what?
Damn.
Come on.
I need to go back to school.
I
Do you know how
don't
many
think that's
states
the
there are in
problem, but
total
okay.
in the U.S.?
Come on. Oh wait, but she can use the flag she has around her head like Superman, right? And count the stars. Oh wait, that's not the U.S. flag, right? Oh right. I think she's looking for a U.S. flag, but I don't know if she's gonna count them. But okay. And here's also the lack of critical thinking. Right. All right, you don't know how many states there are. Do you know how many stars there are? And then, can you correlate? Oh, there are 50 stars on the flag, and there are 50 states in this country. Maybe they're the same thing. Wow, critical thinking, right? But on that flag, nothing represents that. Not, yeah.
100.
What?
How many continents are there?
3.
Continents?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know what 2 countries border the U.S.?
Come on.
So border.
The continent
Yeah,
one.
like on the
I've already spoken about that one.
It's the only border that I know is
The only border you know.
Puerto
Between
Rico
what?
and Mexico.
Between what? Puerto Rico to what? Okay, Mexico, but what? The only borders I know is Puerto Rico. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yes. Who fought in the Civil War?
I don't know.
Interesting.
You talking about president-wise?
Has a president ever fought in a civil war? What do you mean by that? If he answers it yes or no, is your question Is that question going to bring you the answer to his question? Like, okay, but when a question is asked, the Civil War, it could be confusing, but there's a lot of civil wars out in the world, but you're in US and it says the Civil War, and there's only been one Civil War technically. Revolutionary War, meh. Okay.
No, the people. Who against who?
I don't know that one. I know it had to do like what with France and I don't know the other one.
France and who? You're close.
France and
France and the British are the same
right.
Yeah.
Right.
thing. So
Right. A country and a language is the same, or a dialect. Nice. Yes, of course. Of course. Spain and American is the same. Right. Right. Yikes. Even if she would have said the US against, I don't know, some random thing, she would have been technically right. It's the Union against the Confederacy, but okay.
damn, I don't know.
Who did they fight against?
Us?
Yes. Do you know what continents we're on
What
right
does
now?
that mean? Come on, you should know this. Come on. Yeah, you don't
Do you know
where
who fought in
are.
the Civil War?
Alright.
Who fought in the Civil War? Fuck. Like from the president?
No, like who against who?
It was the Nazis versus
Jesus
Germany.
Christ.
No. Yes. No. I'm gonna say yes, but correct me if I'm wrong.
What?
Yes.
I mean, technically that is a civil war if that happened large scale, right? But that didn't happen like that, right? But it's not the civil war when you're in the US talking about a civil war. That is the most outrageous thing you have ever said. When that question is asked. Okay.
You actually just guessed that?
Nah, yeah. I'm kind of smart.
You didn't know that?
What? You can hear how she speaks. Did you actually guess that? Nah, yeah. What does that mean? You said no and then yes. Did you actually guess that? No, I didn't. Oh, wait, yes, I did. What? Okay.
Did they teach you that in school or what?
They taught me it, but I just guessed it
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
But
Exactly.
It's like, I forgot, but,
yeah,
I mean-
it was right in the back of your head and like it came up.
yeah.
How many Kardashian sisters can you name?
Here we go.
Kendall Jenner, Kylie Jenner, Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, Kourtney Kardashian. Is that all? That's all.
Yeah, that's all of them for sure.
Smart.
Yeah, dude, you're a genius. How many seasons are there?
Jesus Christ.
May, June, July,
Oh.
August.
Okay.
December.
Okay, so she said months. And he asked about seasons. And she named 8 months. I mean, it's New York, so you know what they're... I mean, I can see a Starbucks in the background. I mean, you know what they're thinking. They're not thinking about things that that are easy, common sense. You can see on the people there what's most important for them. Masks, their weird flags, dancing and then not dancing when the police come. Nice. Great.
8? No,
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said 8.
How is that even close
Yes.
to end?
Can you name 3 countries besides the US?
Come on. Yeah.
3 countries.
Yeah.
Canada,
Oh.
Mexico,
Ooh. Here we go. First real answer. Come on. You know it. You know it.
Asia. No, Asia. Yeah, Asia.
Yes. What state is
And he's
Utah
saying
in?
yes all the
Utah?
time.
I don't know what you.
Uh-oh.
I'm terrible. Best friend. I don't know. I don't know history.
Oh
like,
my!
that history-
How
history
fat
stuff.
is she? Did you not see? I mean, he on the left is very fat, but look at the whale
I don't
walking
know.
by.
I don't know
Oh
history.
my! Jesus Christ! I don't know history. Like, what state is Utah in? It's a trick question, lad. Come on.
Like that history stuff. I don't like. I'm mad.
You know what 3 times 3 times 3
Come on.
is?
3 times 3
Come on.
times
Please don't
3.
say 9 or like
3.
12 or something. Come on.
No, you know this.
Yeah, I know this.
Come on.
Stop.
27. Please.
Mm.
Please.
Hold on.
Come on.
Nah, cause that's supposed to be a trick. That's supposed to be a trick thing. But,
Yeah,
like,
math is
I gotta do it in
trick.
my head, sorry. No.
Yeah, especially that question about math.
9
Yeah,
times 3. Damn. Damn. Oh, 36.
yeah. 36.
What's 3 times 3 times 3?
It was 3 times.
I mean-
3 times 3.
She said, oh, 36. Meaning her best friend helped her to get the wrong answer. What? 36 is 6 times 6. How do you get... If you have 3... Yeah. Come on. Asia. Come on. Come on, Mike.
36.
Yes.
Jesus
What's 3 times
Christ.
3 times 3?
3 times 3 times 3? 9 times 3.
Oh.
Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I'm retarded.
Oh, that
Take a
explains
guess, a
it.
number.
Like 36?
Oh my.
Yes.
He got 9
What's
and then...
3 times 3 times 3?
Come on.
12.
What?
Yes. Do you know what continent we're on right now?
Do they know what times mean? What?
No.
Oh,
I don't
she
know
doesn't
none of
know
that.
where
You
she
know who the
is.
current vice president is?
Current vice president. Come on, dude.
No, I don't know his
Yeah,
name.
exactly.
I
His
know-
name.
I heard of it. I don't know.
You don't remember his name?
Oh,
I know he's from Bulgaria. If I'm not
he's
mistaken.
bald guy. Which vice president was bald? Biden's vice president, which is Kamala Harris, is not bald, and it's not he. She's not he. Trump's vice president wasn't bald. Mike Pence. Barack Obama's vice president wasn't bald. Joe Biden, he was half-ish bald, but not bald, right? Who was the bald guy?
What's the capital of Chicago?
Come on, you're in New York City. Come on, you should know at least Chicago. Come in. Come on, dude.
Capital of Chicago. Dame un segundo, I gotta think.
What?
This is a tough one.
Come on, degeneracy.
Is it Los Angeles? I feel like
Jesus.
that's so wrong.
Yeah,
Wow.
degeneracy knows degeneracy. Yeah, New York City knows LA. Yeah, that's cool, right? You should know Chicago as well, right?
That's not even a capital. My dumb
What?
ass. Capital of Chicago. I really don't know that one.
What language do the people in Idaho speak?
Come on. Trick.
What?
Come on.
Like the language, the people who live in Idaho.
American,
what do they speak?
English, come on.
Hell no. I don't know. What?
What?
Japan?
Do you know how many
What?
presidents?
Did she have a meltdown in her brain? What happened? Okay,
we've had so far?
come on.
Oh no.
You can,
No, like
Around how
yeah,
many?
you can count out ish.
11.
What? How does that make sense? How does that make sense? What? What? You can count alright, about 250 years since 1776, about, and then you can divide it on, let's say, 8 years in total, 2 terms president, right? Because Roosevelt was not for exactly, some were 1, and then a lot of them were 2. So you can divide that by 8 and get a rough number, right? 11. What is 11 times 8, mate? That's 88 years. Is your country 88 years old? What?
Yes, around there. How long is a quarter of an hour?
25 minutes.
Oh my.
Yes. You know that what 2 countries border the U.S.?
Come on, you should know this.
You said what 2 countries? What?
Why are
Border?
they so fat?
Mexico. I don't fucking know. Mexico and
yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
And the
forgot.
masks all around. And she
Yes.
forgot.
How many dimes make up
Yes,
$1?
Fair enough.
How many dimes?
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
they're fat.
Oh my god, we're doing math now.
What?
Why are you doing all the questions I can't answer?
Take a
dimes.
guess.
Economics, dude.
Dimes,
Come
dimes,
on.
wait,
Masks
I don't
all
know what
around.
dimes are. Wait, $1?
Come on.
Next question.
How many minutes are
Okay.
half an hour?
60.
What?
Yes.
Wait, half an hour? Yeah, 60, right?
In half an hour?
No, 45,
Mm.
30.
Oh,
30,
Which one?
45.
what?
Which number? One number.
35.
What?
Yes. You
Yeah, I
almost
almost messed up.
How many dimes make up $1?
1,000?
What? What do you think a
100?
dime is?
100.
Yes. What year was the U.S. founded?
What year?
Yeah.
Oh, you lost me with that one.
Around what year? You know this.
Around what year was founded? I feel like I should know this one.
I feel like you do know this one.
What year was it founded?
Come on.
Nah, you got it with that one. I don't know.
Guess like around what
Come
year?
on.
If you had to guess.
Nah, cause I'm gonna look at
No, it's
Guess
fine.
a year,
Come on.
you know.
A year
Around
Yep.
when?
founded. I'm gonna be like 1995. No.
What?
94, 95.
95.
Oh my.
It was 94.
Yo, what
Oh
Yes.
yes.
Do you know how long a
Of course,
quarter of an hour
94.
is?
A quarter of an hour.
Wasn't she? She looks pretty young. So wasn't she born? What do you think? Okay. Yeah.
25 minutes.
Yes. How many seasons are there?
5.
Oh.
Wait, spring, right?
Yeah.
That's seasons? Spring,
Yeah.
summer, winter, fall.
Yeah.
4. Spring, summer, winter.
Maybe she thought it was 5 because fall and autumn, right? But then she did the correct thing. Critical thinking. Name them all. List them all up. Oh, there are only 4? Then it's 4. Easy. Simple. Good.
If you're driving 60 miles an
Uh-huh.
hour and you've been driving for 1 hour, then how far do you travel?
Come on.
I don't know.
60 miles an hour.
60 miles.
You're
I
driving
don't
for an hour.
What's a guess?
You drew. What?
know. 30
What?
minutes? I don't know.
60 miles an hour.
I don't drive.
And you've been driving for an hour,
Is-
then what's the distance?
Their
How far do you
excuse gonna be, I don't know, I don't drive, I don't have a driver license. Oh, it sounds very fast. Yeah, you gone 60 miles in an hour. That's decently fast, I guess. The problem is that they don't know how to critical think, critical math. They don't know that. So they don't know that miles, mph, is miles per hour. He says it. You say it on a regular basis, 60 miles an hour. Come on. Miles per hour. So you've gone 60 miles within an hour, or an hour, and you're driven for an hour. So how long have you traveled? 60 miles. Come on.
you travel?
I don't drive. So I don't.
Come on. Yeah, I don't drive. Exactly.
I wish I knew, but I don't know.
Take a guess.
You
Like
wish
imagine
you
you're in
knew.
a car and you're driving 60
I
miles
wish
an
you
hour,
knew.
and you've
Come
been
on.
driving for an hour, then
Yeah.
yeah, it is pretty
Yeah,
fast. So how
very
far do you
fast.
think
Wow.
you'd get in that time?
It's like a Bugatti.
It wouldn't take me that
No,
long.
of course.
So maybe like 20 minutes.
What?
Yes. Do you know how many stars there are in the U.S.
Come
flag?
on.
Dang. Okay.
Come on.
Around how many?
Come on. Look at the flag you have in your hands. Oh wait, that's not the American flag. So
15, 16?
what?
15? I don't know.
15 or 16?
She has
Yeah.
glasses. She should be smart.
Yes.
She has
How long
2
is a
glasses.
quarter of an
as well.
hour?
2 pairs of glasses.
Like 30, a half an hour. That's 30 minutes, right?
How long is a quarter of an hour? Quarter of an hour. 30 minutes, half an hour? What? What? Did you listen?
Yes. When do they celebrate the 4th of July in England?
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't
Did-
know.
This is a trick question. They don't celebrate the 4th of July. They have a 4th of July like every other country that uses the calendar. But that is the funny thing about America though. Side note here, right? They name, in the US, they name all the dates, the month, and then the day, right? It's only when they celebrate Independence Day, they say it in reverse, like Europe and a lot of countries in the world, right? in almost in the rest of the world, I don't know, it's exactly the rest of the world, except the US or maybe Canada, maybe. You say the month, no wait, you say the date and then the month and then the year, right? In the US, you say the month, date, and then year, right? But only on Independence Day, you say 4th of July. You say July 1st, you say July 2nd, July 3rd, but then it's 4th of July. It sounds better. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
If you had to guess.
Is it in July too?
What does
Yes.
that mean?
Nice. 2 days before us.
Does she mean in July as well? Or does she mean the 2nd of July? Or July 2nd? She said July 2. What the fuck does that... What does that mean? Right? Alright.
Do you know who fought in the Civil War?
You know who fought in the Civil War?
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
Who represented what?
You got me there.
Yeah,
If you were
exactly.
born 10 years ago, then how old would you be today?
Come on.
10 years ago.
Critical thinking again.
I don't know. I'll be like 14,
What?
12. 12?
This is critical thinking. You should have said repeat the question, right? Because then you probably could have listened to how he said it. Right? You were born 10 years ago. How old are you today? You're 10 years. It doesn't matter what age you are now. What does that... That has to do with nothing. Yeah. And a lot of defenses is the weird thing that people are going to say to this question is like the driving one. They say, oh, it sounds very fast. I don't know. And then they say the question, or they say the answer to the question with a time and not the miles per hour. This, they're going to probably defend their case or whatever by saying, oh, you don't know how old I am. Or like, I'm this old, so the answer is da-da-da-da. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't even know how old I
Oh,
am.
there we go.
If I was, what was it again?
If you were born 10
Yeah.
years ago
If I was
today,
born 10 years ago today, how old would I be? I'm 20.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
20?
so it's even easier for you, lad. Come on.
10,
With your
right? I said 12,
thinking.
close.
yes.
Alright. That was a great video. I mean, it shows the younger generation, the generation that's gonna take over the world in a couple of years, right? 2 decades? A decade, maybe? Yeah, probably a decade, right? Yeah, like I heard a comedian say, when the Gen Zs take over, it's gonna be pretty easy to take it back. That sounds about right, right? If this video represents, and the video I did before represents the Gen Zs, like the majority, or at least the people who's gonna be running the shows, right? Yeah, it's not looking great. I don't know. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.